best and using our best judgment and see what that brings at the end of the weekend.
A quick word on the recce, because when we go to other rallies, the recce, the notes don't change that much, but here, all we need is a massive downpour and the stages change entirely. So is that something that you have to think about going into the event?
Well, I think even without the weather conditions, to be honest, then the notes change massively anyway, year to year. There's so much of the way you approach the corners depending on the rocks and obstacles that you have, and that seems to change year on year. So yeah, it's a busy recce year, a lot of work. We just hope that we've got it all right.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Elvin Evans, Sebastian Ogier, Kalle Rovanperä, Thierry Neuville and Oyt Tanak. Have a great weekend, fellas. Stay safe.
There to greet him, KCB, the official banking partner for the WRC, the CEO, Paul Russo. From CFAO, the Managing Director, Arvind Reel, Alan Kilavuka, the Chief Executive Officer for Kenya Airways,
Thanks for this, sir.
So when he's coming in, they can be singing and dancing for the flavor. But once he's standing there, I'm going to prompt the choir to sing. And immediately after, I'm going to be doing the national anthem and then entertainment.
This is my chair, WRC. He's doing the commentary minister.
Yes, it's okay, they can be performing.
You know what to do, Carl Tindall?
They've told me WRC will organise it from here. If you want to do well, I think you should, because it's such a big start. It's got so much history. Start list and be amazing. And the order we're going to see.
Sorry? Yeah, no worries, yeah. Yeah, but we can just, I'll start talking now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying yourselves this morning. As we see, the delegates are in the holding area and they'll be coming out shortly. By the way, I'd like to invite, in fact not invite, but just to say hello to Chenny, Mike Chen, who's here. He'll be joining us shortly from WRC. Welcome to Uhuru Park. It'll be such a pleasure working with you this morning. This is the 70th anniversary of the WRC Safari Rally, also celebrating 50 years of the WRC. And once again, I'd like to say a big thank you to our sponsors, KCB, the official financial partner for the WRC Safari Rally, Kenya Airways, Toyota by CFAO, Kenya Wildlife Service, the Wildlife Research and Training Institute, also acknowledging the Ministry of Youth Affairs, the Arts and Sports, and also Talanta Hela, monitorizing talents. By the way, a big thank you to the local organizing committee. We can see you walking around, everything in place. And also to the ambassadors who are here. A warm welcome to you. Just met the charge d'affaires for Rwanda. I understand there's also ambassadors from Zimbabwe, Malawi, Zambia, and France. Such great entertainment. The first car, by the way, being flagged off at 12:46 p.m. So the first car to be flagged off will be Carl Tundo, the 5 times winner of the Safari Rally, as a non-WRC event, obviously. He's also the chairman of the local organizing committee. In case you're wondering, they did a reconnaissance of Kasarani this morning, and that'll be the spectator stage this afternoon.
We are looking for the name. Sorry? I was looking for
I'd like to invite, all right, so Rose Kakur will take over for now.
Well, thank you, Austin. His Excellency, the Deputy President, accompanied by the Governor of Nairobi, His Excellency, Governor Arthur Johnson Sakaja, Cabinet Secretaries Ababu Namwamba from Sports, Kipchumba Murkaman from Transport, His Excellency, the Deputy President, being entertained by Tarumbeta Africa. Indeed, a great day as we celebrate the World Championship Rally on the 70th anniversary. His Excellency, the Deputy President, now making his way to the presidential dais. Welcome, Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Entertainment was by Tarumbeta Africa. Indeed, a great day, a delightful morning at the capital of Kenya, right here in Nairobi. Your Excellency, sir, as we remain standing and with your kind permission, may I kindly request Red Fourth Choir to lead us in the national anthem and the East Africa anthem. Thank you, Red Fourth Choir. Your Excellency, with your kind permission, may we be seated. Your Excellency, sir, the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, the Governor, Nairobi County, His Excellency Johnson Arthur Sakaja, the CS, Youth Affairs, Culture, Arts, Sports, Honorable Ababu Namwamba, Transport Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkaman, all leaders present, Carl Tundo, the chairperson of the World Rally Championship, WRC, and the entire steering committee, Paul Russo, the KCB Group CEO, John Sabel, the MD and WRC promoter, Rodrigo Rocha, FIA Vice President. Your Excellency, the Deputy President, it is indeed a great pleasure to have your presence right here during the celebration of the 70th anniversary of the World Rally Championship, the highest level in the championship of motorship engagements. Your Excellency, sir, at this juncture, we have quite a number of entertainment groups, and I wish at this juncture to have the Red Fourth Choir give us a number, a woe.
Ni anje umbona, wana wanje.
Fourth choir right there, Mwanawanje Award. Indeed. Thank you very much. Of course, if you're watching us from across the world, what we call it right here is Miondoko ya Kiafrika. Na karibuni sana. Anybody who wants to participate in the dances as we continue our entertainment session, you're most welcome to do so. We want to have a taste of everything. It's been 70 years of the Safari Rally from way back in the day, and we now have the World Rally Championship, WRC. From Kenya to Korea, the Youth Fellowship, most welcome. A round of applause. Look at the color, look at the vibrance. What a heritage. A mix of every taste we can have from across the world. Thank you so much, Korea Youth Fellowship. On stage already, we have the Sarakasi acrobats ready for some action. Karibuni. Salutations on the podium. There we have it. Let's hear it from studio. Aha! The CS Sport Arts and Heritage, CS Ababu Namwamba, showcasing Bahindi Sporting. The Sarakasi Group and the CS Sports Arts and Heritage taking a bow. Beautiful, wonderful, the 70th anniversary of the World Championship Rally, WRC entertainment right there from the Sarakasi Acrobats, as we also have the Secretariat, the Steering Committee making their way to the dais now as we kick off our photo session. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, remember the forecast is that we're going to be having a rainy, a little bit wet, probably even dusty safari rally right here from Kasarani as we head out all the way to Naivasha. Fun-packed weekend, I would say. All roads leading to Naivasha. Let's all have the steering committee members line up in the front of the ramp. You're probably wondering what the names on this roll of the ramp are. Our honor of roll is our P1 and P2 drivers who will also be having a moment here. Already now in our photo session area, may we have the steering committee take their positions. His Excellency the Deputy President will be joining this team as we take our first group photo. Right. We will now take our first photo, led by His Excellency the Deputy President, who will be flanked
All right, great to see you guys. I can see the likes of Elvin Evans, I can see Jordan Sideridis, Takamoto Katsuta, Danny Sordo, we can see you. Oitanek. You can also see Thierry Neuville. Of course, the reigning world champion, Kalle Rovanperä. Not forgetting, of course, the navigators, Jonna Haltunen, Martin Vedega, Martin Järvoja, Scott Martin, Vincent Lenday, Sebastian Ogier, of course, the 8 times world rally champion, Pierre-Louis Loubert, along with Nicolas Gilson, Andy Malfoy, the navigator for Jordan Sideridis, Aaron Johnston, of course, the navigator for Takamoto Katsuta, Candido Carrera, the navigator for Daniel Sordo, Esapeka Lapi, along with Jana Ferm, Vincent Landé, the navigator for Sebastian Ogier, Scott Martin, along with Elfin Evans, Oitanek, along with Martin Järvoja. So welcome. Hope I've not left out any names.
All right, thank you, Your Excellency. May we invite you back to the VIP dais. His Excellency, the Deputy President and the CES Sports interacting with members of the delegation from the drivers and the navigators. Of course, expect quite the action today. Dusty roads, the bumpy rides, the roads, all roads leading to Naivasha. But of course, remember later on in the afternoon, we're going to be having quite a session at Kasarani. His Excellency now proceeding back to the VIP dais. Let's have the other team of the drivers join us right here at the podium. We're going to take the same positions. The drivers and the navigators taking their position as we take another photo with His Excellency the Deputy President and the CES Sports. It is a fun-filled activity. We're going to be treated to the special stage format featuring hundreds of kilometers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we can see from not only the Rally 2 and the Rally 3 class, but also the locals as well. We can see the ladies team behind as well. A number of ladies competing as part of the Talanta Hella program. So welcome, ladies. But in the meantime, we can see a number of drivers from the Rally 2, the Rally 3 class, and they're meeting the delegates. Rose, as you can see, that is Isa Amwari, who's meeting people in front.
Well, thank you so much, Austin. Indeed, a delightful moment and a time quite indeed to witness all our drivers and the navigators participating in this fanfare. 70 years of the rally. Austin.
All right, ladies, if you can go to the front. Of course, we got a number of ladies who are competing.
Thank you, Austin. Of course, after this session, we'll now have our all-female team raising the Kenyan flag high, donned in their red and blue suits. There we have it. Thank you very much. Let's now go to the third group, all-female team raising the Kenyan flag high. If I may request the drivers and the navigators on the ramp to make way as we welcome the all-female team. Wonderfully donning in their blue and red suits. There we have it. Joining His Excellency on the dais now and placing the Kenyan flag high on the global map. May we all take our positions in readiness for that photo. I kindly ask all those around the ramp to make some way. May we kindly make way? If you're on the ramp, kindly drivers and navigators, let's make way for the photo session. Well, there we have it. That team concluding our photo session as we invite His Excellency the Deputy President and the leadership back to the VIP dais. And as we proceed to the VIP dais, I wish to invite my co-MC, Sean Kedavilis, to take us through the session of the stakeholders. Welcome, Sean.
All right, thank you very much, Rose. It is still morning just. Once again, a very good morning to you and welcome to the 70th anniversary of the WRC Safari Rally. As we await the delegates to go and take their seats. And also while the ramp is just cleared of the names, I'd like to say thank you very much once again to the sponsors. KCB, the official financial partner of the Safari Rally, Kenya Airways, Toyota by CFAO, Safaricom, Kenya Wildlife Service, Talanta Hela, monetizing talent, and of course the Ministry of Youth Affairs, the Arts and Sports. Also a big thank you to the Kenya Wildlife Service, the Wildlife Research and Training Institute. So once again, welcome to the 70th anniversary of the WRC Safari Rally. Now I'd like to invite to come and say a few words the CEO of Safari Rally and also the KMSF chairman, Phineas Kimathi.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Deputy President, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, the Cabinet Secretary in the Ministry of the Youth, the Arts and Sports, Honorable Ababu Namwamba, all Cabinet Secretaries present, the Governor of Nairobi County, Mheshimiwa Sakaja, all protocol. Good morning once more. Mine is going to be a little detailed because I stand here as the President of Motorsports in Kenya, and I also stand here representing the I Authority of Federación Internacional Mobile, FIA. I serve in the FIA WRC Commission, and this morning we expected to receive the President of Motorsports in Africa, my friend Rodriguez from Mozambique, to represent Sulayem bin Mohammed, who's the FIA President. Please do receive the greetings from these high-ranking motorsports officials. Let me speak on behalf of the Federation. This event indeed belongs to the Federation. And when I say the Federation, I'm talking about all the way from Kenya Motorsports Federation to FIA. And today, we celebrate 70 years of existence. This event was first held in Kenya in 1953, and the people who came together to put this event together had a big idea. We have not let them down. 70 years down the line, we have taken this event to the global standard. There's quite a... Before I do that, I will ask a few legends who are here to prepare just to come and wave to the people. And their names, I've seen Sylvia King here, I've seen Ann Taith here, I've seen Jim Kahumbura here, I've seen Surinda 30. As these people come to the stage to wave, I wish to pay glowing tribute to all who took part in the safari from way back in 1953, and may their souls rest in eternal peace. And for now, let me ask Sylvia King just to come with the regents. Jim Kahumbura, please just come and stand in front and wave to the people, representing the legends who made the rally indeed a great success. Antevi and Sylvia King became national champions in 1984, and they competed in several rallies as an all-ladies crew. And indeed, we salute you for what you are and what you continue to do for motorsports. Jim Kahumbura is a former national champion and a Group N winner in the safari in the 90s. Surinda 30 is a former FIA vice president for Africa, and he competed in many rallies, bringing glory to Kenya, sometimes even in far countries like Argentina. Let's appreciate these legends on behalf of those who are present and those who are not present. Asanteni sana, you may take your seats. I do not wish to give a long speech, but let me say something about the return of the rally back to the World Rally Championships. In 1973, the World Rally Championship was formed and adopted the safari as one of the key events in the World Rally Championships. In 2002, Your Excellency, that status was lost, and I think it is because of the transition period, and we stayed in the cold for 19 years. The Uruto government, or the Jubilee government, found it necessary to include the safari as one of the deliverables in their manifesto 14. All the people who are involved, including our sitting president and former president, I salute all of them on behalf of all the Kenyan fans. In 2018, we started an intensive journey, sitting as the president of motorsports, and I went to very many places. I met two great friends who are here today, and I would like them to stand so that we appreciate them. Mr. Yona Siebo, the current managing director of the WRC promoter. You can stand. Thank you. Let's appreciate Yona Siebo. He will have a chance to say something as we progress. He was working very closely with another very special person who came to Kenya to scout and evaluate the safari. And I will ask that gentleman to come forward and just say, Jambo, the former managing director of WRC promoter, Oliver Siesla.
Yes, I did not expect to say anything here. Thank you very much for having me. For me, it's a great pleasure and an honor to be back after 3-4 years. We were together here in 18 and 19. We did the candidate rally. And to see this major event to come to fruition is a fantastic experience. I think Kenya and the organization committee around Euphinias and all the government support given and the sponsors can be very proud to bring Kenya back on the landscape of global motorsports with
Thank you very much. Let me thank all the people who put this event together, right from the steering committee led by our cabinet secretary as chair, the local organizing committee led by our chairman, Carl Tundo, and the secretariat for working diligently to deliver this very special Safari Rally to celebrate the 70th anniversary. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, thanks very much. Phineas Kimathi, the CEO of Safari Rally, and also the chairman of the Kenya Motorsports Federation. Thank you so much once again. And I'd like to invite to the ramp to come and say a few words the chairman of the local organizing committee, and also 5-time Safari Rally winner, Carl Tundo, to come and say a few words.
There we go. The Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, Cabinet Secretary for Youth Affairs, the Arts and Sports, Honorable Ababu Namwamba, all CS present, all Principal Secretaries present, the Governor of Nairobi County, Honorable Sakaja, FIA Vice President of Sport Africa, Rodrigo Rocha, and all the FIA family present, WRC Promoter Managing Director Jonah Sable and all his team, KCB CEO Paul Rousseau and all the KCB family, KQ CEO Alan, and all the other sponsors present. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. Mine will be extremely brief. I also have to go and prepare to drive. Today is a very special day as we flag off the platinum anniversary of the iconic Safari Rally that has captured the hearts of motorsport enthusiasts around the world for generations. The Safari Rally has a rich history and filled with thrilling moments and unforgettable memories. It has tested the skills of all the world's best drivers for the last 70 years, and we hope this one will be no different. I would like to welcome all our guests to Kenya and thank the government of Kenya, especially Honorable Ababu Namwamba and his team for the support that he's given my team, the organizing committee, the secretariat of the Safari Rally project. It's been incredible, the support that we've been given to put this on. Let's try and make this anniversary one really to remember. Thank you.
Thanks very much to the chairman of the WRC Safari Rally Steering Committee, Carl Tundo, and the best of luck, of course, to you and Tim in the rally. Now, I'd like to invite, on behalf of the sponsors, the first sponsor, and this year is 20 years that KCB is involved as the financial partner for the Safari Rally. In fact, motorsports in general, local motorsports. It was first in 2003 when KCB first got involved with motorsport in Kenya, and in particular the Safari Rally. So we really, really appreciate the support. The official financial partner for the Safari Rally. Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of KCB Group, Paul Rousseau.
Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Rigathi Gachagua, Honorable Ababu Namwamba, the CS for Youth Affairs, Sports and the Arts, Cabinet Secretaries and government officials present, FIA and WRC, Safari Rally Kenya leadership, the Governor of Nairobi County, Johnson Sakaja, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed, and noting the pressure on time, allow me to 2023 WRC Safari Rally. And today, as we celebrate the 70th anniversary, inform that, as MC has mentioned, we've been at the heart of sports sponsorship. And I think today in Kenya, it's very hard to mention. It's very important for us to build talent, and we're actually very excited, particularly on this rally, that we have a number of sponsors that are, but then we are starting to experience diversity with the all-women sponsored by the ministry. Your Excellency, on behalf of the sponsors, we thank the ministry for the opportunity to partner, not only on the WRC rally, but also on the Talanta Hela initiative. We are committed, we are involved, and our teams are part of CB. It's been direct injection on 150 million Kenya shillings. It's sponsorship of 3 rally drivers, but as well as I close, our purpose is for people, for better, and it fits very well into the supporting of these initiatives. And as I said earlier on, you can count on KCB to be at the heart of these initiatives. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the CEO of KCB Group. Thank you so much. I'd like to acknowledge Safaricom as a sponsor. I understand we don't have a representative here, but Safaricom, thank you so much for your continued support. The Managing Director, Arvinder Reel, to say a few words.
Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, our Governor, Honorable Sakaja, our Minister for Youth and Sports, Waziri Babu Nyamwamba, CSs and PS present, our FIA team organizing committee, good morning to all of you. For us as a CFO, previously we were known as Toyota Kenya. Difficult to pronounce CFO, but this is what we are now as the new company. This event holds a very special place in the heart of motorsports enthusiasts across the world, and we are privileged to be one of the key sponsors, especially given that the Safari Rally it marks the 70th anniversary this year. We are obviously proud as Toyota because we have our own history interwoven into the heritage that spans over 7 decades. We as CFO Motors, previously, like I said, Toyota Kenya, are proud to be the transport partner, giving the vehicles, the safety vehicles that will be used in the Safari Rally, as well as a service package where the vehicles will be serviced for us. Today, we also unveiled the carbon neutrality agenda, which was done earlier at Kasarani. And in conclusion, I just would like to say that we are proud to be part of this journey, showcasing our commitment of pushing boundaries, delivering exceptional quality, and championing sustainability. And we take this opportunity to also thank the organizing committee for the work that they've been doing to retain this WRC in Kenya. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And that is Arvinder Reel, the Managing Director of CFAO Motors. So thank you very much for your continued support. We really appreciate it. And I know from a personal point of view, you'd like the same result as last year, where it was Toyota 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so the best of luck this year. I'd like to invite a great partner of motorsports in Kenya. Of course, they've been heavily involved with the Safari Rally once again. And they were involved with M Sport Ford in terms of bringing in their cars and the logistics as well. From Kenya Airways, I'd like to invite Alan Kilavuka, the Chief Executive Officer of Kenya Airways, to say a few words.
President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, the CS, Sports, Arts, and Youth Affairs, Honorable Ababu Namwamba, my CS, Roads and Transport, Kipchumba Murkomen, Governor Sakaja, and other dignitaries here, the officials of WRC and FIA present here. We, as Kenya Airways, are honored to be associated with an iconic Kenyan brand, that is Safari Rally. We have been associated with motorsports and specifically with Safari Rally for the longest time. In fact, Surindra, who is one of the icons of Safari Rally, was reminding me this morning. So what we want Your Excellency to say very briefly is that we will continue to partner with motorsports and sports in general, because for us, we want to support the Kenyan brand, because we bear the Kenyan brand everywhere we fly around the world. This year, Your Excellency, we continue to support the FIA Rally Stars. This is the third year we are supporting them. We have an in-kind support of 20 million Kenya shillings. Also, we continue to support young rally stars. Your Excellency, you will see that some of these cars here will be branded Kenya Airways, particularly the FIA Star Rally cars. We also have partnered with M-Sport, like Sean was saying. We have imported the vehicles using our cargo. We've also, they have also branded Kenya Airways on their vehicles, and we're very, very proud to be associated with M-Sport. So for us, Your Excellency, we are very proud. We will continue to support the government in its promotion of motorsports and sports in general. I also would like to thank the organizers of this event and assure you of our continued partnership as the official airline of WRC Safari Rally. Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again. The CEO of Kenya Airways, Alan Kilavuka, thank you so much once again for your support. And I'd like to invite from KBC, Mr. Samuel Miner, the MD.
Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, CS Ababu Namwamba, CS Murkomen, ladies and gentlemen, Kenya Broadcasting Corporation is the rights holder of WRC Safari Rally Kenya, and we invite Kenyans to be glued on their TV to watch the rally as we bring the 70th anniversary of rally in Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, Waziri Ababu, asante sana for giving KBC this opportunity to broadcast the Safari Rally in Kenya. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Samuel Miner, the Managing Director for KBC. I'd like to hand over now to Rose as we, of course, move on to our trees now.
From all the sports stakeholders who have made this celebration indeed a great fanfare and great activity. I wish at this juncture to invite the Governor of Nairobi. This is Nairobi County, His Excellency, Governor Arthur Johnson Sakaja, making his way to the podium here to give his remarks. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Rose, Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Cabinet Secretaries, leadership from WRC, FIA, sponsors, rally drivers, and everybody who's here today. It's such a great day for us as Nairobi to host the 70th edition of the Safari Rally. The first edition of the Safari Rally was when the Queen Elizabeth was coronated in 1953. And I think it's a coincidence that the 70th is when we have a new king in England. What a coincidence. For people of Nairobi, the Safari Rally holds a very special part. I remember as a young boy growing up in this city, just a few kilometers, actually 2 kilometers from where we used to flag off the Safari Rally during Easter. Every year we would make our own little racing cars using cigarette boxes or milk cartons and using small pieces of metal. And as soon as the real rally was flagged off, we would also flag off ours, and it was a very, very serious competition and very serious event. I'm glad that the rally is back. Secondly, I'm also happy that you have chosen this historic venue, Uhuru Park. Uhuru Park is also a venue that is very close to the hearts of Kenyans, that we owe a great, gallant, global leader, Wangari Maathai, Nobel laureate, the existence of this park. Kenyans will tell you the story of picnics, the story of politics. Presidents have been inaugurated here. Our constitution was promulgated in this park, and that is why we have that flag flying there. And so it is quite a historic venue and the perfect place for us to flag off the Safari Rally. I want to welcome all of you to Nairobi from all over the world. Please stay much longer. Once you're done in Naivasha and you come back, enjoy this city, enjoy the hospitality of the Kenyan people, and keep bringing this business back to Nairobi. Finally, because I know majority of those who will be in Naivasha are Nairobians who are going to Naivasha. Very few of them end up seeing the vehicles. They go there and they enjoy the place. Please be careful on the roads as you travel and enjoy this edition of the Safari Rally. Thank you very much.
Welcome, sir.
That's good. Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, let me acknowledge all the dignitaries that have joined us here, headlined by my friend and brother and colleague, the Cabinet Secretary responsible for roads and transport, the Honorable my brother Onesmus Kipchumba Murkomen, together with all the senior government officers that have joined us for this very special occasion. Your Excellency, allow me also to appreciate the international community that has joined us here. The Safari Rally is a very international event, and I want to acknowledge in a very special way the ambassadors and high commissioners who have joined us here this morning. Her Excellency Ms. Kampampa Joyce Kasosa, High Commissioner of the Republic of Zambia, welcome, Your Excellency. Her Excellency Ms. Winpeg Moyo, Embassy of the Republic of Zimbabwe, karibu sana. Her Excellency, His Excellency Richard Masozera, High Commissioner of Rwanda, who is here with us, and His Excellency Arnold Suke, Ambassador of France to Kenya. Karibuni sana mabalozi, and we are happy that you're joining us here. Let me also recognize in a very special way Mr. Kim, who is the chairman of the International Youth Fellowship. Thank you very much for joining us on this event, together with the amazing troop of the IYF. We appreciate you. Your Excellency, let me also, in a very special way, acknowledge Mr. Jonas Siebel, the MD of the WRC promoter, who is here with us, and Oliver Sisler, the former MD of the WRC promoter, and really register the appreciation of the government and the people of Kenya to Mr. Oliver Sisler, especially for the role you played in the effort to get the Safari Rally back into the WRC circuit. Asante sana. Your Excellency, the Safari Rally is a part of the very proud Kenyan heritage. We've been doing this for 70 years. While this year, the World Rally Championship celebrates 20 years, the Safari Rally celebrates 70 years. So the Safari is actually 20 years older than the WRC. That is how deeply ingrained in the Kenyan heritage the Safari Rally is. And to celebrate this special heritage, Your Excellency, there are a number of things that we have done as government. Number one, for the first time ever, we brought together all the legends of rallying, the men and women who have written this 70-year history. And we celebrated them, we had dinner together, and we gave them memorabilia to walk down memory lane of these 70 years. Number two, Your Excellency, His Excellency the President took the opportunity of flagging off the 70th anniversary celebrations to launch the first ever rallying school in Kenya. And Your Excellency now, and I want to acknowledge the support of CFAO, formerly Toyota, who have donated 3 cars that will be used to initiate this rallying school as part of the Kenya Academy of Sports. Number 3, this year also, government is sponsoring 5 all-women crews to participate in this rally as part of this celebration. And therefore, Your Excellency, you have met the all-women crews here, and alongside these all-women crews, we have 3 crews of Kenyan youngsters who are also flying the flag of this country, guaranteeing us continuity and sustainability of that proud heritage. Number 4, we have introduced something called the Hustler Bazaar. The Hustler Bazaar, Your Excellency, is a customized space that is in sync with the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. In that space, we provide opportunity for our traders to make money in the rallying ecosystem, selling ushanga and all sorts of products. It's also an opportunity in the context of the Talanta Hela initiative for our young artists to showcase their talents during this rally. Your Excellency, further, and in conclusion, we are also pleased that as part of these 70th anniversary celebrations, we have elevated the agenda of partnership. And I want to acknowledge in a very special way our partners for this purpose. Kenya Commercial Bank, asanteni sana. Safaricom, tunawashukuru sana. CFAO Motors, formerly Toyota Kenya, we appreciate you. Kenya Airways, the pride of Africa, asanteni sana, we appreciate you. Wildlife Research and Training Institute that hosts us in Naivasha, we appreciate you and acknowledge the boss of the Kenya Wildlife Service here, asante sana ndugu. And finally, Kenya Broadcasting Corporation, we are proud of you and we appreciate the partnership we have put together for this purpose. It's a Kenyan event, and your presence in this event adds that very special Kenyan flavor. Asanteni sana, and Your Excellency, just to assure you that we have also joined the dots to other sporting disciplines. And it was amazing to see Carl Rovenpera, the defending champion of the rally, going man versus machine in a race between his Toyota GR Yaris against Africa's fastest man, Ferdinand Omanyala, in Earth River. It was quite a spectacle of Omanyala versus the Toyota GR Yaris. I also want to appreciate Estonian driver Ot Tanak, driving the M Sport Ford, who traveled to Kaptagat Training Center to meet Eliud Kipchoge and our world-beating Faith Kipyegon. This has joined the dots between the rally and our most precious sporting discipline, athletics. Asanteni sana. It is now my humble honor, privilege, and pleasure to ask us to be upstanding as I invite His Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, the man we all love to call Rigiji. Let us put our hands together for Rigiji. Karibu sana, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. The Cabinet Secretary, Youth Affairs, Arts, the Honorable and Sports, the Honorable Ababu Namwamba, the Principal Secretary, State Department for Sports, Peter Tum, our CS for Roads and Transport, Kipchumba Mukomen, the CEO of World Rally Championship, Safari Rally Limited, Phineas Kimathi, the Chairman, World Rally Championship, Safari Rally Local Organizing Committee, Carl Trudeau, representatives of the International Automobile Federation, representatives of the World Rally Championship, the Managing Director of World Rally Championship promoter, John Asiebel, the former MD of World Rally Championship promoter, Oliver, Safari Rally drivers, Safari Rally enthusiasts, and the good people of this country at the height of the Mau Mau rebellion against the British in 1952. The state of emergency was declared in Kenya. In that tense moment of the home stretch decade to our freedom, something very exciting happened. The Safari Rally was born in 1953, and 10 years later, our freedom heroes delivered our freedom. While our parents did not have the luxury of enjoying the thrilling speed and terrain after independence, Safari Rally is one of the reasons that some of us became motorsport enthusiasts and top fans. Today, we celebrate the 70th anniversary of the Safari Rally, which started off as the Coronation Rally in 1953 to mark the rise to the throne of Queen Elizabeth II. On behalf of His Excellency, President William Ruto, I welcome you to Kenya, the home one of the world's fastest, toughest, but electrifying sport for the finest masters of the wheel. This competition has been held annually, and from 1973, as part of the World Rally Championship until the year 2002, when it was dropped from the global circuit owing to several challenges. Rally enthusiasts in our country and the world missed Kenya's special roar and the vroom of the cars and the pomp with nostalgia. However, in 2021, the Safari Rally was reinstated into the World Rally Championship after the government's guarantee. Last year, the Safari Rally signed a deal with WRC promoter to keep our event in the World Rally Championship until at least the year 2026. We are committed to keeping it on the calendar for eternity. That is why today, the government remains the principal sponsor of WRC Safari Rally, which we celebrate as a rich Kenyan heritage. This year, our administration has voted a considerable sum as principal sponsor of the 2024 WRC Safari Rally. A few days ago, we hosted legends of the Safari Rally to dinner to appreciate their contribution to the success of this financial and technical support for the event to remain the toughest and the most exciting round of the World Rally Championship. The WRC Safari Rally continues to be an important marketer of Kenyans' various tourist and cultural attractions. This is contributing immensely to about 6 billion pumped into the Kenyan economy annually through the rally's ecosystems. The Safari Rally provides a perfect mix of tough terrain for drivers who must display their highest level of skills to maneuver various challenging sports. This year's edition is special as it features a high number of women drivers, including those sponsored by the government under the Talanta Hela initiative. I would like to particularly single out Tinashe Gatimo, the youngest in this safari rally, who received her driving license recently on turning the age of 18 years. It is more amazing that she is navigated by her mother, Caroline Gatimo. We celebrate this diversity as more of our women raise the Kenyan flag high in this challenging yet exciting male-dominated sport. We are equally excited to see our young drivers competing under the FIA Rally Star program, namely Hamza Anwal, Makri Kimathi, and Jeremiah Wahome. These represent a strong foundation for the sport in Kenya for posterity. We welcome the drivers and crew from over 20 nations, led by the current world champion, young Kalle Rovanperä of Finland, whose father, Harry Rovanperä, also competed in our prestigious rally. We extend our appreciation to the partners, most significantly KCB Kenya, Safaricom, Kenya Airways, Toyota Kenya, for coming on board to supplement our funding. In conclusion, the government joins the FIA in spreading the message of road safety and encouraging our road users to stay vigilant and obey traffic rules even as they follow the high adrenaline action for the next few days. And finally, I invite all of you to enjoy our tourism and the great hospitality of the Kenyan people. Asanteni sana na mujienjoy. Sasa hiyo ilikuwa ni hotuba ya naibu wa rais. Wacha niingie kidogo kama Rigiji. The safari rally is as old as I am. I remember with a lot of nostalgia those days in the villages where we were bored. There was nothing ever exciting in the village. We were struggling to get food to eat, struggling to buy clothes, struggling to raise school fees. There was nothing really ever exciting in our lives back in the village. But one event over Easter weekend in April or late March, every year, the safari rally would light our hearts and there would be total excitement in the village. And all of us will look forward to that one weekend in a year and would wait and discuss the drivers, discuss the cars, and our whole year as young boys and girls would revolve around that event and would wait. And when it came, we would wake up at 2 a.m., run away from home, and go and wait for the cars. And we would talk about it for the rest of the year until the following year. It was also an exciting moment for us as young boys. You know, in the village, there are people who are bit endowed, the teachers who had a salary, the local forester, the OCS, people who had some income. They were very tough with their daughters. They will lock them up, we will never see them, you will never get to talk to them. We would wait until the day of the safari rally because they would come out. And we would have an opportunity to engage them on one-to-one. So we really used to meet the safari rally. And I know, Mukomen, you didn't miss this, you are running after cows. I know you must really be enjoying. And I remember my late mother would be flabbergasted by our enthusiasm about the safari rally, talking about it instead of working in the farm to look for money for school fees. So we will never let her know when the safari rally is because she will lock our house so that we don't turn up. So we would not talk about it so that she doesn't hear. So the days the cars were passing in our village, we'd wake up at 1 a.m. and go. And when she woke up at 6, she found we are nowhere. So one day in 1980, we came back, and she was very unhappy because she had to employ people to pick her tomatoes and spend money that she did not have to spend because our parents used to use their children for labor. So instead of quarreling us, she became very interested. And we wondered how our mother had, all of a sudden, after years of expressing disdain about the safari rally, because of taking our children away, she started asking what happened. Oh, who won? We kept quiet. Tell me, who was which car? And then we became interested. Oh, Mom, it's Jogida Singh. And who was number 2? Oh, it's Chekameta. And then it went on and on. So when it was over, she told me, since you refuse to work, you go and collect your school fees from Jogida Singh and your pocket money from that Chekameta. So I really am very happy that I've had the opportunity to meet the top drivers here. It's in my wildest dream that I would ever come near these champions. A boy from the village in Wamonyoro coming near these champions from the world. I'm so thrilled, I'm so excited, and I say there's a God in heaven that I, who really admire these drivers, today we are taking photographs today here. I was just trying to while away time. Are we on time? Yes. Very good. Lazima ningeongea masaa ishe. Tuko tayari?
Thank you, Excellency. Indeed, we are on time. And on our clock, we're supposed to have the first car leave at 12:46, so we barely have just 4 minutes. And of course, Sean, if you're around and if you can come right here, as we also invite Yoner Sibo to just welcome and flag off everything as we start here. This is the MD WRC promoter, Yoner Sibo, as we also have the first car coming in.
Yona, as you come, and Yona, we really, really appreciate you. We appreciate the sponsor, and we are very happy as government of the Republic of Kenya to work with you. Asante sana. Let me also appreciate Her Excellency Kalista Jenny Mutharika, the High Commissioner of Malawi. Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is the 70th WRC Safari Rally, and first on the ramp, it is the 5-time winner, Carl Tundo and Tim Jessup. All right, as they meet.
Tindo on the stage, we can have His Excellency just getting the car to have a look and feel. And of course, as we have the photo ops, His Excellency the Deputy President having a feel of this ride right here, number 26, Carl Tindo, they call him Dash. And of course, we also have T. Jessup right here representing our Republic, Kenya. His Excellency is already in the car. Let's hear it from him, how the feel is. We're going to be getting the feedback from him. Yesterday, we did see His Excellency the President also have a feel and a ride through the terrain of Naivasha. And he did give us his report. Indeed intriguing. Let's hear it from the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Of course, remember, we have to keep time. We first kick it off at 12:46. We are currently on the clock, barely 60 seconds now. We have a minute to go. We are at 12:44. We have to flag off at 12:45. On the podium already, we have Carl Tindo, Flush, and we have Jessup. A feel by his Deputy President, Sean.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just over a minute until we start. In fact, just under a minute until we start. The first car gets underway at 12:46. Tim, good to see you. Just a very quick word. How was the recce?
Yeah, it was good. Recce's dull as dishwater, but you got to do it. But lovely route. Kedong is awesome. Kasarani is nice and damp, no dust. So looking forward to it.
All right, we'll let you get into the car as I come next to the clock. Less than just over 20 seconds until we get underway. The Deputy President is here with us. Rigathi Gachagua, thank you so much, flanked by the Cabinet Secretary. Ababa Namwamba, also the CEO Also, Honourable Merkerman, thank you so much for joining us on the ramp. Carl Tundo and Tim Jessup, 20 years in motorsport, getting underway, and they're off.
His Excellency flagging off 70th anniversary of the World Rally Championship that we have it. Carl Tundo and TJ support first car right there, and it's off on the podium.
All right, coming up next, the reigning Kenya National Rally Champion, Karan Patel and Tosif Khan. All right, so Jenny, you're here with us, so welcome. Good to see you. Jenny, we've got the reigning Patel here, and also Kenya's first Red Bull athlete in motorsport.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant to have Karen back, isn't it? And listen, it's just an amazing event, isn't it? It's incredible to be here, so much support, and we're wishing all these guys the best weekend.
All right, so Karan Patel along with Tosif Khan. All right, Karan and Tosif, the best of luck to you guys. Huh? All right, less than a minute until they get underway. And they are sponsored by KCB Bank. And of course, the winner of the 2022 Kenya National Rally Championship. 40 seconds. Seconds. Karan Patel and Tosif Khan about to get underway in their Ford Fiesta Rally 2 category. 20 seconds. And the best of luck to you two, Karan Patel and Tosif Khan. 10 seconds. And they're off. Karan Patel and Tosif Khan. All right, so I'd like to welcome my rally championship. He's going to be helping me here.
A quick word, listen, incredible to be here in Kenya. And listen, you've got so much support. This must be unbelievable experience for you.
Yes, it's unbelievable. I'm so happy to be driving in front of my fans, my home rally, my home.
40 seconds. All right, part of the 2-minute intervals. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're off. McCrae, Kimathi, and Mwangi. All right, so a warm welcome to Kenya from Paraguay. Diego Dominguez Jr., good to see you, along with all right, so Diego, good to see you all the way from Paraguay. Yes, but welcome. How was the recce for you?
Well, hello to everybody. Thank you for being here. And yeah, recce was very, very tough. I think it's going to be tougher than last year, this rally. But I'm enjoying it.
Gentlemen, Diego Dominguez Jr., along with his navigator from Spain, Rogelio Penate. I hope I pronounced it correct. Yeah? Rogelio Penate. Yes, he's correct. All right, thank you. I can see my Spanish is getting intervals. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. All the way from Paraguay, degree. I can't see. And they're off. Hamza Anwar and Adnan Din. All right, welcome, and I'll hand over to Cheney. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we can see, Hamza Anwar, who's competing in this year's round of the Junior World Rally Championship. They've competed in a couple of events already. And from the coast, Adnan Din, the best of luck, guys. Hamza, well done. And congratulations, got engaged recently. So the best of luck to you guys. They're leaving in 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Hamza Anwar and Adnan Din. All right, the third of the FIA Young Stars program, it is Jeremiah Wahome. You know, because I need to see the clock as well. Yeah. All right, part of the FIA Young Stars program. 40 seconds.
Just swap the mics. So you do all the
not only with the Safari Rally, but also competing in the Dakar Rally each year. And they are from the Czech Republic. Martin, hand over to you, Cheney.
Retirements were really not nice. One big crash and one killing of the engine. So let's try it again, and I hope that this time we can make it.
All right, so it's again to the car. Martin, the best of luck, huh? And navigated by Zdenek Jurka. And go kill it, guys. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And Zdenek Jurka. And they're off. So up next in the Rally 2 category, and I'd like to invite the Governor of Nairobi and say a big thank you to the Deputy President of Kenya, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua. And I'd like to invite onto here the ramp, it is Gregoire Munster and Louis Luca.
Gregoire, to have you here in Kenya from Rally Sardinia as well. This is a very, very different prospect though, isn't it?
Yeah, really. Just already the Ricky trying to make new pace notes that aren't in your pace note dictionary, because you have to describe the road and it's the environment. So yeah, really to be here.
It's an incredible experience. Enjoy the rally.
Thank you very much.
All right, so we're here in the rally.
Had a good rally there. As we said, though, very, very different prospect this weekend here in Kenya. It's chalk and cheese, isn't it, Sean? It couldn't be any more different. So I'm sure he's in for a few surprises.
All right, so 20 seconds left. Not a bad life for him. Traveling the world. Hopefully one day I'll join you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they're off Gregoire Munster and Louis Luca. All right, so up next it is Kaitan Kaitanovic and okay, I'll leave you to pronounce that for me.
Maciek Szczepaniak.
All right, okay, great stuff. I did pronounce it last year. It slipped my mind. I think it's age catching up with me. All right, okay, so as they come onto the stage, Kajtanovic and Szczepanik, they've come up onto this ramp, and I'll leave you in the capable hands here of Chesney.
Kaito, brilliant to have you back here in Kenya. And listen, after what happened last year, there's a little bit of pressure on your shoulders. You have another win, do you think?
Yes, I would. Yes, it's my second Safari Rally. It's always great to be here. Fantastic. It's amazing atmosphere. Of course, very demanding stage. But what is more important, great people. In one day, I will come here with my family, I'm sure.
Perfect. Enjoy the rally.
Thank you.
All right, the best of luck, and thank you very much, Jenny. As we carry on, this is Kajtanovic and Szczepanik, who are about to get on the way. 20 seconds. All right, competing in the Rally 2 category, 10 seconds. And they are both from Poland. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Kajtanovic and Szczepanik. All right, very popular character all around the world, Oliver Solberg, along with Elliot Edmondson. And as we wait for them to come onto the ramp, he's getting more and more impressive. He had to go down to the Rally 2 class, but he's been very impressive.
Oh, Oliver's got an amazingly bright future, hasn't he? And I think it's great that he's come back to WRC. No pressure, he can just get in the car and drive it, and that's what... Oliver, you've got a bit of unfinished business here, haven't you? It would be nice to leave Kenya with a Safari Rally trophy to go in the growing Solberg Trophy cabinet.
No, that would be amazing, you know. Been here twice now. Yeah, I can't say it's been great before, but no, I mean, the rally is amazing. People are amazing, a lot of passion, which we love. So, yeah, it would be great to come off with at least try to win, and it's going to be a long and tough weekend, so yeah.
You're a popular man here in Kenya, got a big following. Just a quick word for all the fans, everyone who's going to be out on the stage is supporting you guys this weekend.
No, well, it's great to see so many people, first of all, here in Nairobi, and then I know it's a lot of passionate fans up in Naivasha as well. Yeah, just I hope you have a great rally. Take a lot of photos, a lot of videos, and share them over all the social media. So I will share them as well. So yeah, thank you.
Enjoy.
All right, so they're just about to get underway. Less than 30 seconds until they get going. And the governor of Nairobi County, John Arthur Sakaja, who is flagging off. Good to see you, my friend. And 15 seconds until they get underway. The Cabinet Secretary also here, Ababu Namwamba, also Engineer Tum. Good to see you, sir. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Oliver Solberg along with Elliot Edmondson. And in case you're wondering, Mr. Governor, he is the son of the former world champion, Peter Solberg. So we'll see you later. All right, so the PS is here, Engineer Tum, and it's Jordan Sederidis along with Andy Malfoy.
Thank you, mate. Jordan. Jordan, back again here in Kenya, 7th last year. Can you go one better, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 this year, do you think?
That will be very difficult. Okay, we will try to be at least top 10. That's the objective, to have the fun, to enjoy Kenya. And because also last year I was discovering...
Right, thanks very much. By the way, I'm quarter Greek, so very happy to see you. Kardavilis is my surname, so Greek as well. So nice to see you. Seconds before they get underway.
Yes. Okay, good. Yes.
10 seconds. 2, 1, and they're off. Flagged off by Engineer Tum, the PS, the Principal Secretary.